Here we go. As if the internet and the horror community hasn't heard enough about David Gordon Green in the last couple weeks due to the controversial final film in his Halloween trilogy, Halloween Ends. We're here to talk about his latest project where he's tackling another beloved horror property, a trilogy of films based on The Exorcist. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Justin here. As always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today to talk about David Gordon Green and his new Exorcist trilogy. Before we get started though, I do want to start this video out with a question to you guys. I want to hear in the comments down below, are there any movies or television series that you think would actually benefit from a remake or a requel or a legacy sequel, maybe a deeper cut? Not these major franchises like Freddy, Michael, Jason, something that could benefit from modern film technology, maybe a more modern eye. Are there anything left that has not been rebooted or remade that you think would actually warrant it? I'm curious. Is nothing sacred anymore, or is there potential for improvement on an older movie or television series? Let me know in the comments down below. We did hear a little bit about this project last year. I made a couple videos about it, but now we have an update that the first film in this planned Exorcist trilogy will begin filming in a couple weeks. Here's what David Gordon Green has to say about it. So David Gordon Green is directing a brand new sequel for Universal, Blumhouse, and Morgan Creek that will pave the way for a planned trilogy. The first film in this new Exorcist trilogy will be released theatrically on October 13th, 2023, and filming is set to begin in the coming weeks. We start in a couple of weeks, David Gordon Green says, and we're ready to roll up our sleeves and dive into the great next franchise. His words, not mine. We've got an amazing cast coming together and scripts we're all excited about. Green continues, I'm honored to step into something that's so valuable within cinema history, and knowing that there's a fan base that is curious, aware, alert, and potentially concerned, and potentially pissed off and over this shit, to see what we're up to. He says, it's exciting because I've spent so much of my life making movies and you're just begging an audience to tune in or see what's going on or buy tickets to the movie. With these, I've got stories to tell, I've got an imagination to express, and the way I can do that within these movies is an incredible opportunity. Leslie Odom Jr. of Hamilton and Knives Out 2 will star in the new Exorcist trilogy, the first of which is confirmed to be directed by Gordon Green, and Ellen Burstyn is back as Chris McNeil. Odom Jr. will play the father of a possessed child. Desperate for help, he tracks down Miss Burstyn's character. We haven't had a new Exorcist movie in the theaters since 2005. This is a franchise that hasn't quite been beaten down as much as something like Friday the 13th or Halloween. Halloween has been put through the ringer, but Exorcist has some prestige to it. There's a lot of fans that obviously don't want to see this remade. They don't want to see this touched. As with most remakes and requels, people think things just need to be left alone. I'm kind of in that camp where I'm just kind of numb to it. I'm a little indifferent at this point. They're going to remake and reboot everything. So I guess David Gordon Green is going to be the one to do it all. Don't forget that David Gordon Green is also doing an HBO series of Hellraiser. I haven't heard an update on that in a while, but it's coming. I do wish that it wasn't him doing everything. I like to see different voices and different creative teams tackling different projects rather than just one company and one creative, like, hive mind creating all of these franchises. I'm not a huge fan about that. I was a fan of, oh God, I'm even afraid to say that on the internet now. I was a fan of Halloween Ends. I did like it. You can check out my review. I wasn't a fan of the 2018 movie at all. Kills was okay. The guy's a good director. It just comes down to the script, and it looks like he will be writing these movies. So it's just kind of up in the air what the hell this thing will be. Hopefully there won't be any like peanut butter on his cross or anything like that. But anyway, guys, sound off in the comments below. Again, like I said, let me know if there's anything that you actually want to see rebooted. Any movie or TV series that you think isn't so sacred that could be improved upon. Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, I think we're done here. Stay weird. Remember to always be yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Reviews coming up in the next couple weeks. I have a lot planned, so stay tuned, subscribe if you're not subscribed, leave a comment, like this video, all that shit. Thank you.
Because in essence, Reboot does for the face what exercise does for the body. And the way it does that is there's a control unit that during a facial session actually sends an impulse up to the zones in the mask and actually activates the face and skin to exercise, tighten, and tone.